Back at you, man. Sports Unplugged. Remember, follow us at Leon Rogers, at Big Med, at Sports Unplugged, and you can watch the show live. WGCI.com. Keyword sports. We always like having people stop by. I got my man Double A in the building. My man Brian. How you feeling, man? How you enjoying yourself so far?
Oh man, it's hilarious.
Now you think we could get you back a few times, man? To
Oh,
come
of course.
kick it? All right.
Of course. Because it's fun.
You know, we do it like we sitting in the barbershop.
And that's how it should be.
Yeah, no protocols.
That's how it should be.
Not throwing a bunch of numbers and stats at you. Real talk. Real rap raw. So let's talk about your favorite team, NBA, Los Angeles Lakers.
First, I would like to say
you want to apologize.
I want to apologize to all the Laker fans out there.
Shout out to Anthony.
This is not your typical Magic Johnson, Kareem, James Worthy, Michael Thompson, Byron Scott type of thing.
This ain't even Kobe Bryant, Shaq, Robert Horry, Derek Fisher Lakers.
Man, it's not even Nick Van Exel Lakers, okay?
Don't say that now. Come on, man.
I have to bring it back to Nick.
Do you know Kobe think he's about to relive that right now? Have you seen him in his interviews? He keeps reverting back. I've been through times like this before. and I know he's talking about bum-ass Kwame Brown and all them.
First of all, Kwame Brown's hands are smaller than mine.
Right. But he's 6'10".
You 6'11".
Yeah. So you should have 10 points off that alone.
Yo, I'm just saying, he's 6'11", and your hands that, like, he had, at least Sean Kemp could dunk.
Smush Parker.
Well, you already know about
bum.
that. We can't even touch that.
Kobe just told him, he was like, you a bum, man. Don't talk to me.
Next.
What's the problem? In your eyes, being a fan, watching the game, breaking it down, what's the problem? And take your love for the Lakers out of it. And really, what's the problem with the Lakers?
I feel there's only one person playing. And we know we all know Kobe's super competitive.
Yeah. The ultra competitive.
I think the problem is, like they said on TNT last night, he's not trusting the team. And Dwight Howard like, yo, I ain't signing up for this, man. I just came from this when the guards are just out not giving me the ball in the post.
Right.
So he just going through the motions, running up, back and forth, not playing no deep. Could have sworn we got him for the defense.
Do you think though it's part of the offensive philosophy? I just personally believe they're running the wrong style of offense to suit the personnel that they have.
Right now,
you got monsters. You have maybe two of the top 5 post players in the league on your team. Because Paul Gasol, I don't care what you say about him, he can still give you that work on
Paul
the baseline.
Paul Gasol is still a beast. I don't care what nobody
says. He still give you that work. Dwight Howard, he catches the ball inside the paint. You're either going to foul him, he's going to and one, or he's going to score, or you're going to put him on the line, which is his Achilles heel, but still. And Ron Artest is a bruiser.
Trade him.
Really?
Did you watch the game last night? Did you see what Ron Artest took the ball coast to coast to lose the ball in the paint? Like literally, like a kid dribbling the ball, a bunch of.
But you know why?
It was horrible.
You know why I think that is? Because I believe this about Ron Artest. He feeds.
Meta World Peace, please.
Okay, I'm sorry, Mr. Peace. He feeds off chaos, and when stuff is at its most chaotic, the craziest person on the court usually is the calming factor, and that's him. Like I've watched games where it's helter skelter. And Ron will just knock down one of them garbage threes from the corner. And then it's like, now what the thing is with Ron, if he knocks down 2 or 3 of those threes.
You got to worry about that.
You got to say, hey, okay.
Yeah.
Don't. He gets like Josh Smith. If Josh Smith from Atlanta hits that, what we call it, man, that little 15-foot jumper. No. That's the worst thing that can happen because now he like, I'm hot.
He checked.
He started believing his rating on 2K13.
Man. Right. Meta World Peace last night looked like a has-been. No disrespect.
Right.
Looked like a has-been. I've never played professional basketball, but
you watched a lot.
But I watched and played a lot of 2K13.
Okay.
So he took a 3 last night. Kobe looked at him, looked at the coach, and just shook his head. Yo, for Kobe to do that to Meta World Peace, who had his back for Lord knows how long. Mm-hmm. It's got to say something's not right.
I tell you, 2 people that LA could bring to this team right now, and their season would instantly turn around, but the other teams won't give them up because they mean the same to their team. Steven Jackson would be a great addition to this LA team.
You can't bring Steven Jackson and Meta World Peace on the same team.
No, but you get Meta World out of here.
Okay.
Steve could come to this team and play the 3.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Play the 3. Then with him and Kobe, you still athletic on the perimeter guarding. Then bringing up. Listen, I said this a long time ago, but they let him go to Utah. Mo Williams would have been straight on L.A. He can shoot, he can defend, and he's not little. You know, like I'm sorry. When
I want them to pick up Raymond Felton when they had the chance. It's like, why you pick up Raymond Felton?
And this offense, he'd have been great. But with Steve Nash coming back, I think you have a liability. Kobe can't guard both positions in the backcourt. So when you get a team that comes to town, say like Golden State,
shooters,
Steve's gonna get abused.
See, here's my thing. The fact that we're waiting on a 39-year-old point guard.
Was he supposed to be back 2 months ago?
Hey, man, I'm going to say this again, and I say this in every show when it comes to Steve Nash. He left Phoenix. Phoenix as the fountain of youth.
They got magic water in Phoenix.
Running through their water fountain.
No, we talk about this all the time. Think about it. Everybody that was there in Phoenix, they never were hurt. They never were hurt. They left Phoenix. Amari started breaking down.
Hold on. Amari got hurt in Phoenix, but had the greatest recovery ever.
After fractured knee, microfracture surgery. The Area 51 somewhere out there is aliens that gave them life water, like Grant Hill. Grant Hill
hasn't played this year.
He's been a cripple since he left. I mean, like he's been jacked up. But Phoenix is the magic water.
What happened with Steve Nash? He played a game and a half and has been out.
And he stepped on somebody's foot and broke it. How do you break your leg on
But in Phoenix,
because he's not in Phoenix no more, man.
2 MVPs. It's the magic water.
Oh,
so
man.
There's a pool. Remember the water that the water boy had in that little vial?
Yeah.
They had that.
Yeah, man. I'm still waiting.
To move to Phoenix in.
I'm still waiting. Shaq. Remember Shaq when he was done? Yeah. He went there, all of a sudden had a nice little. He's an all-star.
And they had a run. I'm telling you, it's aliens in Phoenix that keep. Listen,
Man.
Dudley is still in the league.
Yeah. Thriving.
Mike Beasley has been reinvigorated. No.
Not really.
Not that good.
No, Water's not that good. But this is what I think should happen. You tell, this is what happens this summer.
Get a point guard.
Jody Meeks, Earl Clark.
He'd be nice. I like Jody Meeks.
I hate to say it, Devin E. Banks, Dwight Howard. You put their house, you make a house. Like ESPN used to do with these college kids coming out, getting ready to train for training camp. You take a house, you put it inside a gym. Y'all don't go nowhere.
Work out.
What y'all need to do? Oh, you need some food? The chef's right there. You need TV? We got 3 of them right here. Oh, y'all want the trainer? The trainer right here.
You don't have to leave here.
Assistant coach is right there.
Right.
You don't have to leave this building.
For anything.
We got everything you need. Oh, you need a new suit? I'll bring the tailor to you.
Yeah.
You ain't going nowhere, but I'll bring them to you.
Right. And y'all going to love each other.
Man, y'all going to be the best team ever. Because I really feel, because I remember Earl Clark in Louisville.
Nice.
Sniper.
Kobe got 2 years left. If he had to keep playing like this, 2 years left, and then it's just gone. Listen, all this, I'll say this again. All this, we're not even talking about any of this if Phil Jackson is sitting on that bench. Even with them bums, Phil Jackson will be like, I'm going to cater this offense to play to everybody's strength. And Kobe, as much as you're going to hate to hear this, I have a 7'1", 300-something pound monster. He's touching the ball first. We're going to get him all first. And not saying that you're a third option, but you're my closer. You're my ace of spades. You're my big joker. 2 minutes left in the game. We either up by 4 or down by 4.
And that's when you
close out.
That's when you take out Dwight Howard, Paul Gasol, go to the center.
And let's
go. You bring in Earl Clark at the power forward. Jameson go to the.
Or you just tell Kobe.
James is going to go to the 3.
You just tell Kobe, do what you do because you're rested. Kobe right now is going to, by All-Star break, he's going to break down. He's doing too much. And I told a CB, the real CB, who we go at it on Twitter about Kobe all the time. I tell him Kobe's either going to win an MVP or win a championship. He's not going to do both. At the level he's playing right now, leading the league in scoring, best shooting percentage he's had within the past 6 years, but he's also averaging 3.8 turnovers. And the Lakers, that's the Lakers' Achilles heel. But I'm saying is, he's still got to compete against Melo, Bron, Durant, all these young guys for the MVP. So that's a tough uphill climb. Because if the Lakers don't win, he's not going to get considered for MVP. But if he plays and feeds the big guys, they have a chance to go to the finals in the West.
I just want to see what happens when a team plays together for one good game.
I don't think that's ever going to happen.
That's not going to happen because Steve Nash. You cannot wait. You cannot wait for Steve Nash to come back. Steve Nash, man. Like everyone that says, "What's the issue with the Lakers?" They say if you actually break down their offensive numbers, they're actually playing well offensively.
Yeah,
their issue is defense. and Steve Nash ain't gonna help them play defense.
Point guard.
They didn't address any of their defensive needs. Maybe in the middle, but on the perimeter, they're still not good as a perimeter defense.
Man, they would have picked up Jason Kidd, Raymond Felton.
Anybody, but
this is a different game because Jason Kidd over there reviving all the.
Now
Knicks.
let me ask you a question: are the Knicks the best team in the East?
Yes.
Right now, yeah. I mean, people say, well, we still got to talk about the Heat. Right now, the Knicks are have the best record and have beaten the Heat twice by 40 combined points.
Right now, if playoffs started today, would you take the Knicks over the Heat in 7 games?
I would.
No. Here's the thing.
I would.
I wouldn't.
Here's the thing.
As long as you got the greatest player in the world on your team.
No. Yeah, exactly. Look, man.
I would,
look,
man.
hey, man. Hey, look. Hey, the Bulls, like I said this on Twitter, the Bulls beat the Heat 3 times that year, the first year. They beat them 1 time without Derrick Rose.
Yep.
Okay?
And people was like,
oh my God.
Yeah.
The Heat, you give the Heat at least 7 games to play you, you're done. It's like they got to the point last year where I thought Boston might knock them out, but now I've gotten to the point where I'm like, who's beating them? And the thing is, out of all the teams in the East, I think Boston has the best chance of knocking them out.
I truly believe the Knicks are deep, like bench-wise, so I can see them beating a small. Miami's small.
Okay,
man.
but the only reason
the
why
Bulls have won 60 games the last 2 years.
The only reason why I go against
50.
The only reason why I kind of agree with the Boston thing, but even though I don't agree with that because they have the star power to match up. So you have a Paul Pierce, for LeBron. You have a Rondo for a Wade. And then you still got the intangible and KG who can still give you numbers. The reason why but their stars are aging.
Mm-hmm.
They're aging. They're getting old. With the Knicks, listen, it's Melo and the cast of character.
Yeah.
There's nobody, and with the Heat, this is what makes them so dangerous. You're already going up against the best player in the world. Bottom line, okay, let's just say he's having an off night where he only goes for 20 and 15. That's an off night. You still have a guy you remember you got a former finals MVP that's got 2 chips under his belt. When he's focused and he's not injured, he still can give you 30.
Dwayne Wade, and more so than Bosh, I think is the key to all this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because Dwayne Wade, like you said, if he's healthy and something he's been on and off. He's been on and off this year. He hasn't been playing that well this year. He'd have a great game and then have an off game. He's playing like an old man. He's playing like an old man. You know what I'm saying? So when the playoffs come around, if Dwayne Wade can play at least 80% of what he usually does, the Heat will be all right. And then if Chris Bosh keeps on playing the way he's been playing, Chris Bosh has figured out his role in this team.
I don't care about you getting
Chris
Ray
Bosh
Allen.
Come to the Lakers.
I don't care about you getting Ray Allen.
About LeBron too.
I don't care about you getting Rashard Lewis because to me they're both done.
Yeah,
they both are done. And I still say the Heat's biggest weakness is point guard.
Mm-hmm.
If you forcing LeBron to bring the ball up the floor, you got a chance of winning. Because he has to do too much. He can't score but now LeBron is getting this mentality like if I bring it up, I'm putting it up.
Hey.
D, you not scoring? Don't worry about it. Like when he went into cyborg mode last year.
46,
when
like
they ripped
15
off his face, I was like, damn, he's a Terminator 2000. It's a robot. It's not even a human.
He's not, man.
But at the end of the day, with the Heat and the Knicks, I'm watching the Knicks. I'm feeling what they're doing. But all that shit go out the window come playoffs. When we go, everybody goes 0-0.
Mm-hmm.
We don't care about what Steve Novak, all that discount double check. When we close out on you, can you create a shot on your
shooters in New York?
Well, I'm just saying.
They got snipers in New York.
Remember
last year.
Remember Kyle Korver?
Yeah.
Was our guy. But when the playoffs came around, that man couldn't find the basket.
Hot sauce was so mild.
Man, but I'm like I'm saying, man, you still got.
Can they keep that pace up?
Can they keep
that up all year though?
I think
they are shooting the ball.
I feel like it's gonna be a bell curve.
Yeah,
it's gonna hit the bell curve. But
it's gonna go up and down.
Isn't J.R. Smith hitting like 53% of his 3-point shots right now?
And to me, that's just amazing that he's respecting Mike Woodson enough not to be
a gunner. Not to be a gunner.
Because J.R.
Because I saw a pass that J. Kidd gave to J. I saw he about to put the pass it back.
Hey man, J Kidd, I got to give it to him. I thought he was just going to be, a shell this year.
He kept some of the Phoenix water.
Yeah, I'm saying.
He stored it in a safe, and he drinks, just sips from it.
That man is a gunner.
Before we get out of here, we're going to come right back.
Uh-huh.
Got to talk Pacquiao, man.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Hold on. My bad. Man, Pacquiao, man.
We'll be back. We'll be back. What's up, Blood?
Pacquiao, man.
He still sleep.